You know, believe it or not, this is still 50 Ubers just about. Because, like, what? That's like 12 in each row. It's not good. Currently drawing fan art of you, and I got bored instantly. Yeah, fair. There's a woman. What? Sure. You know, sure. But It's Street Fighter time. We're doing Street Fighter. I did rank some other collabovers like these guys and these guys off stream, but they'll be included in like the entire thing. It'll probably be a very long video. But whenever I post that, they'll be in there, I'm sure. Let's start with Ryu. We were so close, bro. You don't even know his face. Yet again, most of the time I gatekeep my voice. I don't even know what you're talking about. Ryu, 4000 DPS. Why does his DPS? Oh, because his animation gets longer, but he gains a strength and W, so 20% chance to savage blow, 50% strength and 40 HP, 40% HP, which is when he has 2 knockbacks left remaining. 160 recharge time, which is kind of long. 480 standing range. It's actually really good though. Like his damage is lackluster, but it becomes 6k and it effectively becomes, what is it? Why can I not think of it? What's 40% of 6k? Like 2k? So he effectively has like 8k DPS from 480 standing range, which isn't terrible, but his strength is kind of low HP. I'd say B. I'll give him B. I kind of want to go quickly because there's a lot of Ubers to go through. What's your opinion on new Street Fighter Pizza Dude? I don't actually know. I haven't looked at him. Can't draw your hair, so I had to bald you. Bruh. Just draw hair. It doesn't matter. Just weird curly whatever hair. Basic ass hair. Chun-Li, the original Thunderjack, basically. Which means she's good. But I'm literally just going to put her with Thunderjack because she has triple targetings, but they both have their strengths and weaknesses. So where did I put Thunderjack? I put him in B, right? There's no way I put him in A. Where is my boy? Where's my boy? Thunderjack. Did I put him in A? Where the fuck did bro go? Oh my god, I'm blind. I'm actually the stupid. There you are. By Remy. He's beside Eva Blue Crystal thing? Yeah, thanks. Isn't his name Ramiel or something? Guile. Man, I love Street Fighter, by the way. Like, I used to have a Street Fighter 2 arcade machine just in my basement. It was actually really fun. So the slow and weaken are only on his second hit. Interesting. And they're also, I mean, the slow is 3 seconds, and they're both guaranteed he resists floating. He's actually not bad. I think high B. Multi-hit's kind of weird for him, but I mean, 120-second recharge time, 2 knock. I mean, he's fast. DPS isn't the worst. Kind of ruined by the multi-hit. So, like, if the first hit hits and knocks back, then the second hit won't do anything. So that's kind of the big shame, which is why I'm not going to put him any higher than mid B. That's just sad, bro. Yeah. Zangief, whatever. However you want to pronounce it. He's actually a really good zombie killer, I think. Because he doesn't have any forward pierce, but he does have backwards pierce. He has dodge, he has that's obviously Omni Strike. His multi-hit's weird, his DPS is high-ish. But he has like no range. He's got no force swing though, that's a good thing. I mean, he's kind of just meant to be a zombie tank, but he doesn't actually have any like tanking abilities, surprisingly. He just has dodge. He's weird. Bro is weird. I'll put him in like low B. Like his DPS is only 10k. Like I thought he would have like strong against or something, but no, he just has dodge. Blanca, I think we all know Blanca's good, right? Like, Blanca's probably top of B at least. He's kind of... Where did I put Sonic? Because, like, he destroys less than Sonic does, but Sonic barely made it an A, so he's not gonna be quite A. I think he's gonna be low B. Because he only does massive damage to Alien, which is not as necessary as Angels, and it's also, like... Well, he does... Yeah, no. I value targeting Angels much more than targeting Aliens, but I'll still put him, like, at the top of B, I think. I think there's just a very slight difference between the two. How much did I miss? Not a lot. Only 20 minutes. I'm just going fast. Dhalsim. That's another Blanca. Dhalsim. Doesn't he just weaken traitless? Yeah, guarantee weaken traitless for 3 seconds. So 50% uptime on the weaken. Slightly longer thanks to the multi-hit. And consistent thanks to the multi-hit. But that's just kind of like... That's it. That's all he does, is weaken traitless. Which is fine, but he only has 350 range, his damage isn't that good, and his weaken isn't even that high of uptime, so like... There's a lot of mid-B Ubers, not gonna lie. Didn't Ken recently get a true form? And by the way, do any of them have talents? I never checked if Ryu had talents. I don't think he has them, but I don't know. So yeah, Ken has a lot of things going for him. I don't want to read all of this out. So look at it yourself, and basically all that matters is that he has a forward piercing of 100%, or not 100%, 100 range, and his first hit is his strongest hit, and he has strong against red, floating, and angel, with weaken and knockback as well. The knockback seems kind of weird. Oh, but it's only on the third hit. Oh, and the weaken's only on the third hit as well. His damage is actually good, though. I like it. I like him. I like him. I think he's like... He does have triple targeting, and he is targeting against both floating and angel. I think he's low A. Like, I actually think he's low A because, like, his targeted traits are also good, right? Because, like, targeting red, floating, and angel, those are 3 of the most melee... like compact traits, am I wrong? Or at least there's a lot of traits that are heavily focused on like melee enemies. But angels have angelic gories, floating has bonbons, and red has like one horns and boar. Right? So like I actually quite like it. And then he has immune to slow, so maybe he could get into Professor A. Probably not, but maybe. Yeah, I actually like him. I think he's low A. Like, unironically, I think he's low A. I don't know why I say unironically. Collab Ubers can still be good. This guy's just weird, right? Like, he knocks back, but he's a weird one. But, like, if you want to push back Angels, he's gonna do it. So, and he also tanks for a while. High B, sorry. Not high A. He's not that good. Balrog. That, you know, not the really good, 20-second recharge time Balrog. It's the Balrog that targets red, black, and zombie. The 3 most power crap traits. Oh, and he has good range, survivability, and damage, all things considered. Like, he's good against his target traits, it's just that all 3 of them are power crap to hell. And it's also only targeting, so that he kind of suffers from that. But mid-B, like, there's a lot of mid-B and collab Ubers. Vega. I mean, his LD is good, but why have LD on a metal unit, On an anti-metal, why do you have LD? Like, that just hurts you more than anything. That, like, it doesn't do you any good having LD. And, like, if you're, like, Hayabusa, where you can be used generally as well, that'd be fine, but your damage isn't even good. So it's like, like, it's a good phrase, but it's LD on a metal unit. That just harms you. That's all that does, is harm you. Sagat. Saga is weird because he has massive damage and strengthen, so his max potential DPS. So whenever he gets knocked back twice, he has just about 15,000 DPS. No, wait, not 15,000. 7.5 times 4. So 30,000. He has about 30,000 DPS against floating, which actually is really good. But the fact that you have to go down to 2 knockbacks for that, and it's only against floating. I mean, his recharge time is low, his cost is kind of low, his attack frequency is good at least, but he has no pierce, stuff like that. He can absolutely destroy some buns though. I'm just concerned about, like, he might die, you know. He's pretty likely to die, so like high B, I think. High B. Anybody still in chat, by the way? I feel like people get bored of watching my streams whenever I'm just doing tier lists, because I'm not actually talking to chat or something. Either that or people just lurk. Nice model, thank you. I made it myself, obviously. 140-second recharge time, 4 knockback counts, 400. I don't want to read all of this, man. Welcome YouTube to the point of the tier list where I'm tired of doing them. After how long have I been doing this? How long have I been doing this tier list? Way too long. His multi kind of fucks some. His Omni Strike is only negative, and his strong against is against floating, alien, and zombie. Actually, triple targeting is not that bad, and strong against gives him 7,500 DPS, which is not bad. His survivability is really good. It's just his multi kind of fucks him up, so I'm gonna put him in high B. I'll put him in high B. Okay, we get to some of the newer ones now. Sakura. Sakura. Another multi-hit. Can they stop giving collab overs multi-hit? Like, it's just ruining them, I think. I do be here, thank you, Grum. Massive damage to traded enemies, though? Wait. Oh, you're like an is copy. Is that what it is? Yeah, absolutely. You're like an is copy. Because that's 20,000 DPS against traded enemies with 80,000 HP, 4 knockback count. Wait. You're kind of crazy. Hold up. Against anything with a trait, except for metals, of course. And against Aku and Relic, it's only 15k DPS. You're kind of crazy. Wait, what's your attack animation? Yo, that's actually a sick attack animation. I kind of love her. Is she A? Chat, is she A? Or because of the multi-hit, should I keep her in B? I actually don't know. Because I feel like her damage output could be so high, but but thanks to that, she's only going to get one of these hits off at a time. So I actually think she doesn't make it quite to A, just because of the fact that... Not A? Okay. W. It's above stall just to fuck with you. Not because it means anything, but because fuck stall. So Luke... What's Luke? Why? Okay, what's the point of having Savage Blow if you're only going to give it 5%, right? Like, that's not even something to consider at that point. And only 10% chance to pierce shields. Because it's not like he has multi-hit or a rapid attack. Like, he has 4-second attack frequency. These are almost never going to happen. Do you have heterochromia? Yes, I do on my character. Not in real life, but on the character I do, because I thought it would look cool. 170-second, I mean, 7,500 DPS, and if you want to consider the Savage Blow, it's effectively something around 8,000 DPS at level 30. With 400 standing range, it's actually not bad. Like, he's actually not a terrible generalist. I think he's just a boring one. I mean, the Pierce Shields could be nice, but I don't know if he can actually get that off. I think he's just high B. I don't think there's any realm where he's like A, because he's not as good of a generalist as her, because his damage isn't just isn't nearly... It's just not nearly there. Of course, he does have range, but... I'm just going off gut feeling for him. Cammy, whatever you want to call her. 5,000 general DPS, but insane damage to aliens with dodge, which that dodge is 30% chance, so that's good. Holy anti-alien. I mean, she's a really good anti-alien. Because, like, what, that's 6 times damage on the on the insane damage, so that would be 30,000 DPS. Cammy from One Piece. Does she look like her? Nah, that's a weird ass design, not gonna lie. Ah, whatever. Really good anti-alien though. Where did I put her? Excuse me? Chat, what happened to my Street Fighter guys? Where did she go? Chat, where did my Street Fighter Ubers go? I didn't even finish them because I didn't do you either. Go. Where did they go? Where did they go? So I'm just gonna say Cammy goes to high B. Well, her HP is too low, and in mixed stages she would suffer. So yeah, high B. Luke, I think I already said him. And then I'm just going to say that Juri, however you want to pronounce that. What the fuck are those abilities? It is a lot of Ubers I've ranked. It's like 330. 6600 DPS, which isn't actually that bad, but again, multi-hit. But the first one is the strongest one, so it's probably close to like 5k DPS with just that alone, which Pierce goes up to 431, but then the others Pierce, and then they shoot strong as guaranteed, freeze, and slow. I actually like A tier? Would Yuri be A tier? Because against both floating and angel, these are good traits to target. And having a guaranteed slow and freeze on all three of these hits, which pierce all the way up to 580 with no blind spot necessarily. I mean, and immune to waves and weaken with Behemoth Slayer and Colossus Slayer, making your damage even better against those enemies. With good survivability, with 430 standing range and only 90 seconds of recharge time. I think that's A. Not like I can put her there because I don't know where the hell she went. She disappeared. The Street Fighter Ubers, I guess, just don't like me. I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. They fucking disappeared. But YouTube, that'll be it for today. If you did enjoy it, please do come back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.